evening, everyone. Over the years, we have seen that electricity has established itself as the most versatile energy carrier. But fuels would certainly remain as one of the most important particles in the future energy system because of the many advantages it provides. Easy and storable. It can be transported. It can be injected to many of the engines whose infrastructure is available here. And we have come up with the National Hydrogen Mission. Hydrogen as another very versatile energy carrier can be used as fuel. So in the National Hydrogen Mission, they have kept a target of 5 million metric ton of hydrogen by 2030, which would take around 350 gigawatt of solar installed capacity, and each kg of hydrogen for its production through electrolysis will require 10 liters of water, that is demineralized water. So the normal water requirement would be 20 liters per kg. We'll have to organize these ingredients as we go through the National Hydrogen Mission. But what the stakeholders say, that it is possible to take it up, as has been targeted by the Government of India, but then production can only happen if there is demand. Now for demand, there are innumerable number of applications where hydrogen can be used, but that infrastructure is still not ready. If we talk about hydrogen as injecting in the gas pipeline, we need to remember that hydrogen is a very, very small molecule, and it can make the line brittle if it is not specially designed for hydrogen. In many of the industrially developed countries also, they're injecting hydrogen in the normal natural gas pipeline, obviously up to a certain level. But this is one of the problems. Again, the control systems in these pipelines are made for methane, CH4, which is a larger molecule. So if you inject very small molecule, there is every possibility of leakage of the small molecule. Hydrogen would come out, and it has been established by many studies that hydrogen coming out in the atmosphere, though itself is not a greenhouse gas, would trigger greenhouse effect many, many more times than what for it is being used. Because it interacts with the hydroxyl ion in the troposphere, and H plus OH makes moisture. But that OH, which was being used by methane, which is also a very potent greenhouse gas, to get neutralized to methyl, etc., for its degradation, will then stop, so methane will be much more potent. So that is another area to be taken care of. So in the meantime, if we are to increase the demand of hydrogen, we can talk about some synthetic fuels. We have seen here that many of the synthetic fuels are being used for transport, like methanol, like ethyl dimer, and also methane can be produced. The benefit of this is that these fuels, synthetic fuels, are manufactured fuels. And the ingredients are carbon, hydrogen, and energy. Now, these carbon can be taken, what you were telling, sir, carbon capture and utilization. So that carbon, now these plants are around 90% carbon can be captured from coal-based power plants or coal-fired industries, and that carbon can be used for making this synthetic fuel. Along with green hydrogen, it would provide you a green synthetic fuel, and will satisfy our objective. Examples are, I told you, methanol, methane, dimethyl ester, and all those things can be done. Till the green hydrogen from electrolysis is not available, what Dr. Garg was suggesting, from coal gasification, from syngas, this hydrogen can be taken, and then from carbon capture, the carbon can be utilized for making the synthetic fuels. For green hydrogen, you need electrolyzer because you are electrolyzing the water. Our target, 5 million metric ton, would require around 40 gigawatt of electrolyzer. Now, electrolyzers, the conventional one, which are around 200 years old technology, alkaline electrolyzer. They also use some kind of platinum because always in water means corrosion, so that the electrode should not be corroded. But the technology is well established. More and more work is being done to make it compact and more efficient. And for large scale utilization, alkaline electrolyzers are better. The new electrolyzers, the proton exchange membrane electrolyzers are coming up well. Lot of investments have been done, and another very high efficient electrolyzer is solid state, that solid fuel oxide electrolyzers. Now, like India, US also has taken the hydrogen shot program. And there they have taken a 1-1-1 strategy. That is to produce 1 kg of hydrogen at a cost of $1 within 1 decade. And for that, they have invested huge amount of money for research and development, for production link incentive. And it is expected that within 10 years, more efficient electrolyzers will come, and as the demand grows, economies of scale will give less expensive electrolyzers. And today, the green hydrogen cost in India is around $4 to $5 per kg. It is expected to come down by $2 as per the solar radiation map of the world to $1.8 by 2030. And if you take into account the miracles which people are expecting out of the R&D funds which have been invested for electrolyzers, it is probably possible to come down to $1.5 per kg by 2030. In the meantime, the synthetic fuel route should be started because you need some kind of infrastructure to proceed on. And synthetic fuels can give you immediate demand